Series Sunday, Destination X, a major match. Two of the top contenders, two of the top point getters squared off when Samoa Joe faced Kurt Angle.
Yes, these two wrestlers with similar styles, several different throws and submissions throughout the match. But I'll tell you right now, Samoa Joe, he kept going for that rear naked choke, eventually got it on Kurt. Kurt had no choice, man. He got choked out more or less. Joe grabbed the 10 points. That is massive for Samoa Joe.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan,
And when RVD studies the leaderboard, he realizes how important this match is.
Well, I gotta say, Mike, you know, I get your point, but every match in this BFG series is an important match.
But when you find yourself 30 points behind the Bound for Glory Series leader Samoa Joe, you realize that this is a big opportunity to make up ground on the Samoan submission machine. One thing to note, this is only RVD's third match in the Bound for Glory Series.
Well, I know Van Dam very well for a very long time, and he'll never let you see him sweat. So if it is bothering Rob that he's sitting down real low in this Bound for Glory Series, you can't tell. And Rob he'll stay the course. He'll stay on his opponent every time he's got a match. I'm telling you, you never know with Van Dam. What's he going for here? He's going for some sort of submission, I believe.
It's like almost trying to get an inverted surfboard, but Samoa Joe will be able to reach out and get the rope break. You think about the strategy that we have seen to date in the Bound for Glory Series from Samoa Joe. Really the key to his success this year. Wow, what a turnaround from a year ago in the Bound for Glory Series for Samoa Joe. But it's been his submission wins. 3 of the 4 victories for Samoa Joe in the Bound for Glory Series, they've come via submission, giving him 10 points each time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, when you look at this pummeling right here, both men pummeling for inside control. That's what you're witnessing right there. Joe has the size advantage and got the advantage on Van Dam. But to your point, with submissions, I mean, listen, as you said, 10 points. Anytime you could win via submission, that's how Joe is where he's at, to your point. I mean, that's huge. And speaking of huge, that kick right to Joe's face, but that's kind of...
Speaking of huge, how about that clothesline?
That pissed Joe off. That's what happened.
Bound for Glory Series is all about naming a #1 contender, a challenger. At Bound for Glory, our biggest pay-per-view event of the year, this year, October the 14th. Phoenix, Arizona, the location. Taz, we're headed to the Valley of the Sun for Bound for Glory.
Can't wait, man. Love Phoenix, love it. Big time. It's going to be huge. Massive fan base there for Impact Wrestling in the desert. Should be off the chain, but right now, who's going to get that? Look at that nice dragon screw right there.
What a leg whip by Samoa Joe.
Beautiful. Samoa Joe just on point, and that's smart. If his strategy is to take out one of those wheels, a leg of Van Dam, that takes out big-time arsenal for Rob. And Rob with those round kicks.
Oh, Joe able to roll through. Is he going to go for a heel hook here?
Kind of, yeah. He went into a leg bar, and it looks like he might have a heel hook. Not really, almost. Just a good strategy, Mike. You know, taking out a leg of Van Dam. That will definitely kill all those lethal kicks. It'll kill any vertical leaping, jumping, diving that Van Dam can do to you.
How about Sting returning? Great to see that Sting is back, and I'll tell you, if I'm the cowards, as Hulk Hogan referred to them, behind the aces and the eights, I'd be pretty concerned.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what the hell the deal is there, but I don't know, we'll see. But right now, look at that, beautiful snapping slam.
Doesn't go for the pin, instead goes for the submission win with the armbar.
Yeah, he's got a Juji Katami on, some call it a cross arm breaker. It's a lethal submission, but Van Dam, great ring awareness, got his feet on that bottom rope to break that hold.
This, the first of 2 Bound for Glory Series matches tonight, live on Impact Wrestling, and still to come in the series. Tonight, it's going to be Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson. We're going to see how Kurt responds after the loss at Destination X to Samoa Joe.
Oh, look at that high kick right to the face, and now Van Dam taking Joe off his feet. Oh!
RVD catches Joe again flush, gonna roll through here, and oh, across the back.
Look at that rolling thunder, back to back. Both men feeling the effects, but Van Dam in control. Going for
go for 7 points right here.
Oh, he got him. Did he get it?
I think Joe just got the shoulder up before 3.
I don't know. I thought he had it.
Rolls through and attempted a monkey flip by Van Dam. But it's blocked. Oh, by Joe. Runs out of the corner. Drives Van Dam straight down.
Back to those legs.
Gonna go figure 4 leg lock here. Don't see that often from Samoa Joe.
Very painful hold, but he's got that heel hook right there. It's not really a figure 4
right.
now.
Now that I look at it closer, you're right.
Exactly what he's got on, and very, very just painful across your Achilles tendon, the instep of your foot. You can see the pain and anguish in Van Dam's face.
Samoa Joe breaking out all the submission moves in the arsenal.
Oh, watch this. Small
RVD,
package.
yes, small package. Cradle rolls up Joe, and Van Dam gets the win.
Your winner, Van Dam.
Well, that's a victory that Van Dam truly earned, because it came out of nowhere. A consummate professional, a veteran, former world champion Van Dam, able to catch Samoa Joe the way he did. And Joe, his eyes, man, he looks just livid.
As we take another look at the updated leaderboard after this match.